You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome to this Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. We have such a cool show in store for you. We have guns, rods, oh my. We're going to talk to all the hunters and fishers today, as well as we have hiking and a little bit of whining and dining. It's going to be an awesome show, so grab that cup of coffee, sit back. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. Coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to this Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. Now it's fall and we all like to take care of our hair here. With the altitude and the dryness, it is quite the problem sometimes. So let's take a look. We talked about fall hair care.
Thanks for having us. A great first step to healthier hair this fall is establishing a routine through hair cycling that focuses on changing hair and scalp needs. Sally Beauty, the leading hair color and care destination, offers quality brands and custom solutions you can't find anywhere else to take the guesswork out of hair health. With their extensive knowledge and expertise, they co-developed Freewill, a salon-quality, customizable hair care brand crafted to meet a range of consumer hair needs. Now, Freewill simplifies hair cycling by offering guidance on hair care routines for seasonal and environmental changes, making it perfect option for the transition into fall.
Yeah, Freewill really brings the transformative power of hair cycling right to your fingertips. There are 32 total products spanning across 7 categories, making it easy to customize the routine that best fits your individual hair's needs. We have solutions for scalp and detox, volume boost, smooth and sleek, restorative repair, curls and coils, color care, and blonde care. Everything is customizable as bundles or individual items, so you can truly build the routine to what works best for you.
And Freewill products are crafted by top hair care experts like Aoife to deliver clean, effective hair care solutions and loved by certified trichologists because the products support every hair type at every stage.
Everyone should cycle their products. Hair cycling is an innovative approach to hair care that involves rotating different products to address the evolving needs of your hair and scalp. Just as your skin has changing requirements, your hair and scalp can also benefit from a varied routine. Dry, itchy scalp is a common complaint in the winter, so incorporating a gentle scalp scrub or treatment to exfoliate and moisturize ensures the scalp stays healthy and flake-free. This also promotes better circulation and hair growth. Plus, all these products are designed to purify, detoxify, and remove dirt and buildup for a healthier scalp.
And for those of you that color their hair, the practice of hair cycling is especially important. Hair color can be a little harsh on your strands, and by cycling through different treatments, you can maintain your color's vibrancy and keep your hair healthy. Consistent care is key to preventing dullness, dryness, breakage, so you can have gorgeous, healthy hair all season long. And you can find Freewheel exclusively at Sally Beauty stores nationwide and online 24/7 at sallybeauty.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40, I got to sit in that car.
Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
I love all the cool happenings in this awesome Vail Valley of ours. And one cool thing is the Ethical Leadership Program coming very soon. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. Joining us on the couch now is Robert Bandoni with Shoulder to Shoulder, a great local organization with an event coming up. Robert, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
So let's just talk Shoulder to Shoulder.
Sure.
Can you explain what that organization is?
Yeah,
where it came from?
yeah, Shoulder to Shoulder actually started in the Valley. It was kind of conceived when I was assistant headmaster at Vail Mountain School. I was teaching ethics, and this became kind of an extension of what I was doing there. And basically, it is a partnership between schools and nonprofit organizations, NGOs around the world. And what we do is we put together with them field studies in ethical leadership. And so we work with students around the country and outside of the country as well. And we work on 4 different continents. And the idea is to put students in front of models of ethical leadership. And so every year we have an annual forum here in Vail called the Ethical Leadership Forum. And it's an opportunity to bring all of our partners together and invite the public in to talk about this idea of ethical leadership.
I love that. And how important is that kind of message of ethical leadership? It sounds like a broad thing, but really in the nitty gritty of any business or organization, you know, that should be at the forefront.
Sure. Yeah, we believe that every pressing issue on the planet, if you peel back the onion, you get to an issue of leadership. And so that's why we feel as though adolescents, high school students in particular, are at a ripe age where they want to learn this and they respond to the inspiration of people around them. We talk often about the power of moral leadership and moral example. And so we are always looking for people to bring our students to. But what we have found is that what's essential is that we bring all of the stakeholders together to do this together. We're a nonprofit, so we bring together businesses, a lot of local businesses and businesses around the world, and also schools. As I said, we have school partners around the country, one outside of the country, and our NGO partners, and also philanthropists. So we bring all of these together, and in our case, we even bring local government in.
Wow.
So this, the Ethical Leadership Forum has many sponsors, business sponsors, but the event sponsors, the town of Vail has been with us for years and has really made it possible for us to get to the point where we are, along with the Borgen Family Foundation. And then we have two other businesses, Ship Glide, which is an international business, and Blue Sky Imagine.
That's awesome. So when you get all those organizations together, what's like the big aha moment when you have so many representatives?
Right, that's a good question. I think probably that moment is the realization that there is a shared value in the room. So our idea behind, when people hear ethical leadership, they usually don't even ask questions about it, like, what do we mean?
Right.
You know, and what we do mean about that is that it is seeing as inextricable the idea of success in any way that you might define it, with the public good. So in really just strict basic terms of business, usually we think of success as a single dimension, making money. And our response to that is, that's great. We're in a capitalistic society, make all the money you want. But when you're making all that money, do something good for society.
Definitely.
At least don't do anything bad. Make all the money you want, don't trounce on society in order to do it.
Definitely.
And when we say society, we obviously, I don't know if it's obvious, but we mean the environment, we mean all of society.
Yeah, so I mean, really dig into it. Ethical leadership, is that everything from like employee rights, sustainability?
It's all of that. And even at this year's forum is going to be really interesting. One of our sessions is going to be a panel discussion with a group of leaders from B corporations. And B corporations are just that.
Right.
Sometimes people don't know what that is. I always use the example of Patagonia is a B Corp. But there are a number of B Corps, and we even have one. We might have more, but we have one in our own valley that will be on the panel.
Awesome.
His name's Slade Cogswell, and he is the owner of 970 Design. Yeah. So he will be there, and we have a number of people from Boulder and in Denver as well. And they actually going to be interviewed by a woman who is she's an international business consultant, and she's a B Corp as well, her firm. So yeah, it's showing different models of how to conduct business, education, even your philanthropic interests in a way that can address the kind of what we call the pressing needs in society.
Yeah, I mean, how important for kids, to be learning that. So you obviously they're working on that year round, but this event is kind of a culmination of all that work.
Yeah,
kind of bringing it all together.
Exactly that, and it's meant to be more than just a time to speak theoretically. It's really meant to be a time to bring practitioners in to provide actionable ideas for everybody. We want people to leave feeling motivated and generating ideas, be inspired, whatever sector they're from, to leave this forum thinking we can move our school, our business, maybe our family foundation, we can move it in a direction that has a greater impact.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. It's on the 19th. Where is it?
Yeah, it's on the 18th.
Yeah, on the 18th.
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
How can people sign up? Is there a cost? How can people get involved?
The easiest thing to do is go to the forum's website, which is ethicalleadershipforum.org. And that will take you through how to register and make sure that you are registered. We hope we're going to sell out. That's the objective, and right now it looks like we're getting enough interest to do so.
Yeah. So obviously here in the Valley, I would like to think we have a lot of ethically sound businesses and organizations. There's so many people and groups doing great work here.
Right.
You mentioned you work internationally.
Right.
What's the rest of the world like? Are we on pace with the rest of the world in this category?
Right. That's a good question, and I don't want to overgeneralize with that. And when we're working internationally, we're working with NGOs.
Gotcha.
So and we do that intentionally because it's a little more raw, if you will. Yeah. I mean, it's really exposing and giving light to really unique kind of leadership that's moving communities forward with very little resources. So, yeah, I don't want to make a judgment about other nations around, but I do think that I just spoke actually at a conference in Kenya, and what I'm seeing is that people in their 20s and 30s, they are very much in tune with this internationally. And so I have a lot of faith and a lot of hope in these generations moving forward. And I will also add that my experience in working with older generations is equally as positive. Yeah. Kind of looking and saying, look, it looks like we need to do things differently, and they might be in a position to support what we're doing with these generations coming forward.
Love that. Love that. Thanks so much for joining us. Check out Shoulder to Shoulder, this event coming up on the 18th, for everyone to get involved, whether you're a business owner or kind of starting. I'll also mention, as a consumer, think about the products you buy and what businesses you buy from, and if they're ethically sound. So, Robert, anything else you want to add? Anything else we missed?
No, it's open. If anybody wants to bring a group of people, their staff, their friends, or whatever. We're a nonprofit. The cost is basically what it costs us to do it. We're just passing that cost on. However, if that's an issue, and people can get a hold of me, they'll figure that out on the website, and we're happy to go out and try to make that possible.
Love it. Check out the website for more information. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be right back with more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Next up, we've got a special duo from two of the best voices in the bluegrass and country genres.
We know you're going to love this one from Melanie Cannon and Willie Nelson. Here's Back to Earth.
And the songs our love created, I still sing. And every night we make the rafters ring.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at NantucketRopeBracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now, Hike, Wine, and Dine is such an awesome event. It is happening tomorrow, so you still have time. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the great events that happens every year now, it's been 16 years, is Hike, Wine, and Dine, and it's a benefit for Vail Health. And joining us on the couch, we have Robin Litt with Vail Health to talk about Hike, Wine, and Dine. Robin, how are we?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
So we were talking a little bit, but it's coming up quick. It's been happening for 16 years, but tell us about Hike, Wine, and Dine.
Yeah, Hike, Wine, and Dine's this Sunday, the 29th, up in Beaver Creek, and it's just a wonderful day. It's, benefits Shaw Cancer Center and Jack's Place, which is our cancer caring house down in Edwards. And it's a terrific day. Get out on the trail, hike a nice 5-mile loop, stop off at gourmet food stations sponsored by lots of great local restaurants, end up at the bottom for après hike party. With some wine and beer and live music by Turntable Review.
So we got the hike, we got the wine, we got the dine.
Exactly.
Fittingly named there, that event. And all for a great cause. Obviously, great work coming out of the Shaw Cancer Center and really changing lives and a great place to do it right here in the Valley. Hike, Wine, and Dine, though, up at Beaver Creek. What can people expect going into it if they've never done it? What do you recommend for people if it's their first time?
Yeah, it's a really thoughtful and introspective kind of day, but it brings people together from really all walks of life. We've got cancer survivors, families of former cancer patients, locals that just really appreciate the fact that we've got this incredible asset in our community, you know, being one of the best cancer centers in the world right here in the Vail Valley, not having to travel long distances. And then the Jack's Place is a caring house where people can stay while they're receiving treatment. We have folks that come from long distances, all the way down in Pueblo and Buena Vista up to Steamboat, who receive treatment, regular treatment at Jack's Place, at Shaw, and they can stay for free at Jack's Place because of this event.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. So this event, obviously, for a great cause here in the Valley, helping people. And do you time it up perfectly with the fall foliage every year? I think we might be hitting it on the dot here on Sunday.
I think it's going to be peak. We try, and now that we do it pretty much consistently the last weekend of September, we've been hitting it. The foliage is going to be great, and walking through the trees, and we decorate one section with a memorial section with yellow ribbons for those who we've lost to cancer, and I think the leaves are going to be prime.
It's going to be. I was out there this weekend just a little early, so I think this weekend's going to be perfect. Talk about some of those food options and some of the wine options.
Yeah. So this year we've got, I think, 10 local restaurants that have come on board. More want to, and we've kind of hit our max. You start out at the base area with some breakfast sandwiches from Park Hyatt. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea will provide coffee, tea, and beignets. And then you start up on the trail, and throughout the hike, you'll stop off at food stations. So the first one is Dang Sweets, and they're doing croissants, assorted croissants. They've got a new shop right here in Avon.
Awesome.
That you can go into. And then Stoke and Rye came on last year, so they're doing a roasted mushroom ravioli with arugula salad, which I think is going to be pretty awesome. Grouse Mountain Grill has been a part of the hike for years. They're doing a tuna sashimi. And then the last hike stop on the trail is the Osprey. They're doing a crostini with caramelized onions, fig jam, gorgonzola. And then you come back down to the base for more food. This year, not only do we have pizzas from Blue Moose and always popular Rimini has their Palisade Peach sorbet. We also have Beaver Creek Chop House has a couple of options this year, scallop ceviche cups and Mediterranean veggie cups. And new this year, Mountain Fish House.
Oh, awesome!
They're going to top it off with Maine lobster rolls.
Oh man!
So
love that.
Vail Brewing Company, Avon Liquor, and Westfield Liquor Mart are all chipping in for the bar this year. So we'll have samples of beer and wine. And like I said, Turntable Review is just an awesome trio that's going to be performing.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a community event. Some of the best of the best out there.
It is.
Some great restaurants. I would love to just have those out there year round. I wouldn't mind stopping off on my hike and grabbing, you know.
Come on Sunday.
Yeah, so Sunday's definitely the day to have a unique hike at Beaver Creek and for a great cause. How hard is the trail if people are concerned? 5 miles shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, it's not a terribly difficult trail. It's not a trail that you'll find on the Beaver Creek Summer Trail map. We piece some trails together. We have someone from the hiking guide lead the trail, and we've got arrows. Nobody's going to get lost on the trail. The first mile is the steepest, heading out of the village up towards Allie's cabin, and then traversing across. It gets easier after that first incline.
Love that, love that. I don't want to miss this chance, but how do people sign up and how can people get involved?
Yeah. So we usually do sell out of this event. So I would recommend getting tickets this week before Sunday. HikeWineDine.com is the best place to do that.
Love that. And so this is one of the bigger fundraisers of the year for this one. Yeah. But what else happens year round if people want to try to support the Shaw Cancer Center and Jack's Place and everything Vail Health does?
Yeah, I mean, Vail Health has lots of different aspects to the organization now, but being the healthcare organization in the Valley, we provide everything from Colorado Mountain Medical to your physical therapy at Howard Head, and we've got fundraising opportunities that touch any of your interests. Behavioral health is one of our large focuses right now as well.
Definitely.
But we're celebrating cancer treatment here this week, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, and we're just so grateful to have a leader in the community with Vail Health and helping out with, like I said, the Shaw Cancer Center, everything that happens. Hike, Wine, and Dine. If people have done it before, what can they expect this year that might be a little different, or what's
Well, we've got a few new restaurant additions this year, and the weather should be perfect. Knock on wood. Yeah. and the leaves will be turning. So.
Yeah, it should be great. And one last time, what is the website to sign up?
It's HikeWineDine.com.
Easy. Up at Beaver Creek. What, in addition to some of those partners, like who else makes this go round?
We have a team of volunteers that's just incredible. The old Shaw outreach team that dreamt up Jack's Place 17 years ago, built it purely out of funds. They're all integrally involved still to this day. Yeah. So shout out to our event chair, Sue Franchos. She came up with this idea with a group of those ladies 17 years ago, and she's still running the show. So we appreciate all the hours that she puts in.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Robin.
Absolutely.
Hike, Wine, and Dine, one of the best events out here, and for a great cause. And you get to join me for the close here. We are wrapping up the show. It's a great Monday. We got a sunny week ahead, and it's going to be a great week here on Good Morning Vail. We will be back every day this week. I'm your host, Ross Leonhardt. Thanks to Nick and Danielle in the back. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No.
Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
I'm Andrea Jackson. I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, you might have heard this name, Charlie Reynolds, rising star. Let's take a look. We're so honored to have her in the studio, and she sang and spoke to us.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I could not wait for this interview to finally happen. I have very special guests right now, and I'm really excited because, first of all, I have an up-and-coming rising country star, and that's really what I'm excited about. Charlie Reynolds,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Look at this girl. She's a beautiful thing, and I can't wait to hear you
Thank
sing us.
you.
And then you have also Austin Brown
Yes.
accompanying you with the guitar. Now, you both come from Nashville, and I hear amazing things from you. You're kicking it on TikTok and all
Oh,
the other
thank
social
you.
media things where you're rising star on that. But then you're going to be featured here in Beaver Creek.
Yes.
Which is really exciting. And I want to say it's called the Elevation Beaver Creek that we have coming up soon. But you also have an album coming out on the 20th of September.
Yes,
Now
it
tell
just
us
dropped
about
on
that.
Friday.
Wow.
So it's crazy. I've been wanting to do an album for a really long time. And a lot of independent artists don't usually do them just because there's not a record label and, you know, the whole thing behind it. But I just kind of took a leap of faith and was like, I'm doing it. I want to do it. I'm ready. And we did it. So now it's out.
Why not? I mean, if you've noticed in the last decade or so, record labels are kind of, they're there.
Yes.
But really, artists are taking control of their own careers, and you're throwing yourselves out there. You have so many different platforms now in order to
Exactly.
put that out, and that's really fantastic.
Yes.
What is the platform that you're the most popular on?
Probably TikTok, I would
Right.
say. I love TikTok. I feel like it's just more relaxed, and I
Okay.
can post, me with no makeup or me just doing whatever, and it's just kind of fun. It's more like just like a community on there.
Sure, and it's organic.
Yeah, it's just organic. I feel like people can relate to me more on that platform. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel like they're all pretty, relatable,
Yeah.
but that one just seems to be more easy and fun for me.
I love that about that. I
Yeah.
mean, just everything about that is kind of neat and fun because you get to control your own destiny almost.
Yes,
You don't have to
exactly.
worry about somebody else bringing you into the fold.
Yes.
And I just think that's great. Now, you guys were telling me off camera that you've only been playing for a short while together.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he's on the road a lot with other artists, and we just, he's available today, which I was so glad because he's an
Nice.
amazing guitar player. So I'm just glad he was able to come today.
That's wonderful. Are you on the album?
I'm not.
Oh no! Well,
Maybe the
we'll-
next one,
yeah,
right?
We're gonna have to work
Yes,
on that.
yes.
Right? And so you're obviously young and absolutely stunning.
Oh,
you already,
thank you.
we already know that she looks the part, which is great. But how
Thanks.
long have you been singing, and when did you know you wanted to get into this?
Yeah, well, I've been singing forever. I mean, I grew up in Orlando, Florida, so Disney Princesses was like my
Aw.
favorite thing to sing growing up. But then I kind of loved Carrie Underwood and Taylor Swift growing up too, and so I got into country. And then I moved to Nashville when I was 18 and didn't go to college or anything. I just kind of like put myself right into it.
Good for
Worked
you.
at Chick-fil-A for the first year. I had no idea what I was doing and knew like nobody. But yeah, so I've been there for 6 years, just kind of, working the music industry there. So.
That's fantastic, and good for you for just taking the reins and going by yourself. I've done the same thing. I also
Yeah.
grew up in Florida,
Yes.
so yay!
We love
natives. Not really. But I'm really excited for you, and I
you.
only met you, but I'm already proud of you.
Well,
because
thank
this is really
you.
going to be a fantastic. I can just feel it. I haven't heard you sing yet, but I want to do that next. So
Yes.
tell us about the song you're going to sing, how you came up with this, and
Of course. So this is track 1 of the album. It's called Another Man Will. I just feel like we all know somebody, or maybe it's like ourselves, who are with someone who just is not doing it for us. They're not
yeah.
good enough for us. And so it's kind of just like, if he's not doing it for you, another man will.
Ooh, I
So,
like it.
yeah. Yes.
All right, I'm going to leave the floor to you.
Awesome.
You guys are ready?
Yes.
Okay, please enjoy, everybody.
Thank
It's going to be
you.
so much fun.
You won't offer me a glass of wine when you pour your bourbon. Don't ask me how I'm doing when you know I'm hurting. So I've been looking, get all dolled up and you don't even notice. Ain't asking for much, just some Walmart roses. So I've been thinking about leaving. I know that I could find another blue-eyed baby that drives me the good kind of crazy. Another man could, another man might treat me like a lady, love me all my life. Been getting some looks, been getting some likes. Maybe it's time to take my mama's advice. Another man could, another man might. Hell, another man will. Well, another man's Wranglers, yeah, they got more rhythm. That cowboy's asking me what I've been sipping on. He said he's paying, yes he is. And that man's Chevy's probably got more horses. Could take me out to Eddie V's, cause he could afford it. Yeah, I'm just saying, another man could, another man might treat me like a lady, love me all my life. Been getting some looks, been getting some likes. Maybe it's time to take my mama's advice. Another man could, another man might. Hell, another man will. Another man, another man, another man should. Another man, another man, another man could. could. I'll be better off lonely, yeah, only until another man will. Another man could, another man might treat me like a lady, love me all my life. Been getting some looks, been getting some likes. Maybe it's time to take my mama's advice. Another man could, another man might, another man could, another man might. Hell, another man will, another man will.
Thank you. Charlie Reynolds accompanied by Austin Brown. What a wonderful song, and I can relate to that. Listen, you're going to be so huge, I know it, and I'm super happy that we had you on TV8 right now so we can be special and have you here. This is Charlie Reynolds, everybody. Do not forget this name and get the album that's been out since Friday. We are Good Morning Vail, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Create fall memories in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Now it's National Hunting and Fishing Day, and we got a chance to sit down and talk to the Rod and Gun Club. Let's take a look.
We are here at the Lazy J Ranch and the Vail Rod and Gun Club. I'm Ben Roof, and we're going to talk to some of the owners and proprietors here to see what amazing amenities and sporting opportunities they have. Let's go take a look.
The Lazy J Ranch is a small part of a much larger
ranch property here that my family, my grandfather came from Greece in 1907. He came up here a few years after that, but sheep ranchers, and we had one of the largest sheep operations in Colorado. And based here primarily, there was a large stockyard here. So, and as we discussed briefly earlier, you had to have 2 ranches to have a sheep operation. The business model is a little different for sheep ranching from the cattle. So summer ranch, which is what this was, high country, we did graze on the forest all the way from here up on Red and White Mountain, up to Piney, down across Gore Valley and up into the back bowls. So we had, at one point we had 15,000 sheep. So we had quite a large operation. And then for the winter, you would move your herd down to the desert and just graze them out on the desert, which was kind of like a fundamental difference between the cattle operations and the sheep operations. The cattle guys raised hay and fed, which was another expense that we didn't have to have with our operation. So anyway, so that's a little background on the sheep business. But so we've been here for, since the early 1900s. And we're now, like Henry and Miranda, are 4th generation on the ranch. So we got a long presence here in the valley and seen a lot of change over the years. The ranch operations, Eagle County, up until the 60s when Vail started, and for some time after that, the valley was pretty much ranching, mostly in the lower valley, like mid-valley here, and up to probably about where Eagle Vail is. There was some ranching up above Minturn too a little bit, but then you had the mines in Minturn and Gilman and Climax, and then there was some logging operations, and then the towns like Eagle and Gypsum were sort of, they were basically geared towards servicing the ranching community, and the railroad was a big presence here too, like Minturn, for example. So up until the 60s, it was probably, not a lot of change. It was that economic base that I talked about, the mining, the ranching, a little bit of timber, the railroads, that stuff. My brothers started this operation in the early 80s, right, and Vail Rod and Gun Club. And so, they've sort of tapped into that tourist economy here with this. But they've done it in a way, their product is the old traditional ranch. And I think they've done a good job with preserving that vibe here. Yeah, so there's a lot of recreational opportunities here, and I think we have a unique package for the value. And I will let others more involved in it explain that one to you.
So we are here with Miranda Juflis, another one of the Juflis family here at the Lazy J Ranch. You guys have some amazing amenities here for guests. Tell us a little bit about what you guys offer.
Yes, we do. So we have 2 pavilions that are wonderful for dining as well as for any kind of buffet setup, or if you have a ceremony. We also have 2 open lawns that we do a lot of the ceremonies for weddings. We also host a lot of games or like casting clinics. So we do a spread of anything from weddings all the way to corporate events, and we really can host anywhere from a very intimate group of 10 for an event all the way up to 800. We have guests that want anywhere from plated coursed meals with 5-star, even Michelin star chefs, all the way through. You can keep it very casual, where it's something more like barbecue style, family style. So we really can accommodate any level of dining experience that folks want. And we work with tons of different vendors, so really it's up to the guest's imagination. Like I said, we can do more 5-course, 10-course plated dinners, all the way to something more casual. But yes, the full commercial kitchen is really wonderful for being able to execute any number of guests that we have, as well as any style of food that people would like. Yes, I will say that one of the things that I really love about this place, and I think that makes it special, is that we really want to make our guests' dreams come true. So we really like to work with people that have big ideas. I mean, of course, we'll help curate anything as well, but really the sky's the limit in terms of what you can do. Concerts, games, it's really anything that folks want.
We are here with Henry Juflis, who's the manager of all of the outdoor adventures here at the Lazy J Ranch. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys offer here for kind of outdoor activities?
Yeah, so we have a Sporting Clays 5 stand where we do our shotgun shooting. It's a lot of fun. We have some really challenging targets and a lot of easy targets. It's great for shooters of all ranges. And then we also offer some fly fishing. As you can see, we're here on our one of our private ponds that we just recently stocked. as you can tell, really easy access and everything. And I don't know if you can see any of the ripples or anything, but the fish are actively feeding, and it's a great spot to fish. We also have 3 miles of private water down here on the Eagle River that we have exclusive access to. And we also have a high alpine lake farther up on the ranch that's a lot of fun as well.
So that's just pretty incredible. You guys have so much water available. Are they all fishable?
So we offer memberships for our 3 miles of private on the Eagle River. It's year-round fishing until it freezes over in the winter. And then as far as the ponds, we do offer guided trips on both the river and the ponds. We have very experienced guides. I've been fishing here my whole life, and we just love to have the opportunity to share that with people and offer that to the public.
And speaking of offerings to the public, you guys have a couple of new offerings to the public this year, some things that people haven't had the chance to see in a couple of years, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Well, my father, he opened the club in 1981, and he stocked the ponds back in the day, and we haven't had them stocked in about 20 years now, and this is the first summer that we've restocked them, and we're really excited to start bringing people back up again.
So in addition to fly fishing, you guys also offer some sporting clays opportunities here. Tell us a little bit about all of that you guys have.
Yeah, so we have a sporting clays 5 stand. We have 10 different machines on that course that throw a variation of different presentations. We have some really easy targets that are great for beginners, and we also have some very challenging targets for our more experienced shooters.
Do you guys do any instruction with that too?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm one of the shooting instructors out there, and we have a handful of others, and some of our workers have been here for 30 years, and they really know what they're doing and know how to teach people how to, with proper form and gun safety and the whole 9 yards.
Fantastic. So if you're coming out here looking to get a little bit more knowledge on some of the more classic outdoor activities, whether it be fly fishing or hunting, this is a great place to kind of get a start on that, right?
I would say so, yes sir. I think the biggest thing that sets us apart from other outfitters is our privacy and exclusivity. We, like I said, we have exclusive access to the river and then these ponds, obviously, and there's no rush to get here before anyone else. You guys just show up and we'll start fishing. You don't have to worry about anyone encroaching on your fishing spot or anything like that.
So speaking of fly fishing, you guys have had a big fly fishing event fairly recently here, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, we hosted the men's 2016 World Fly Fishing Championship. We had competitors come from all over the world, and they got a chance to fish our 3.5 miles of private water, which we now offer to the public. So you will have a chance to fish where some of the best fly fishermen in the world fished just recently.
Literally some world-class waters. And so with both fly fishing and sporting clays available on the property, you don't have to do one or the other, correct?
No, we offer our world-famous cast and blast, where you can go fishing for a few hours and then come up and shoot at our 5 stand.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So if I don't have any of my own equipment and I don't have a shotgun or a rod, is that something that you guys might provide?
Yeah, that is no problem at all. All of our activities are all-inclusive, so we provide the shotguns, the shells, ear and eye protection, and we also have very experienced instructors to help you safely shoot and learn proper form in the whole 9 yards. And then as far as the fly fishing, we provide waders, boots, fly rods, and again, we have very experienced guides to take you out on our private water.
So if you've never held a gun before, you've never held a fishing rod before, Vail Rod and Gun Club and the Lazy J Ranch is a perfect place to come and get your hands on it for the first time.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Henry, thank you so much for talking to us and showing us all around the property and telling us about all these amazing amenities that you guys offer.
Yeah, Ben.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Good morning, Vail.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that. Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, to bite these ears off here.
I like it. It's like a mini facelift.
Oh, it totally works.
Think I need a box.
A box or two.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
Living your best life and making memories with your friends. That's me, Elizabeth. And today I'm exploring some amazing sites. Come with us. Welcome to Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World.
Good morning, Vail.
Thank you for spending some time with us this Saturday morning. What an awesome show we had in store. I am so excited about all the cool events happening in and around the Valley. We hope to see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.